A dancer, a choreographer, a professor, a speaker, and an artistic director, Shohini Roychaudhary wears many hats. Being the coordinator and presenter of many successful international fusion dance projects, Shohini is the pioneer of Indian classical dance style Bharatanatyam and has been recognized globally for her prolific fusion dance compilations. From Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire to the launching event of IFA in 2016, Shohini is an embodiment of Shakti, the woman of spirit, and inspiration for many. Bengalis and Bhartiyas in Hessen Rhine-Main area, BHRM, salutes this undying, relentless spirit. BHRM celebrates Shohini Roychaudhary in and as Amar Durga.
Namaskar. I am very happy to be on this forum today to talk about Ma Durga during the Durga Puja festival in India, in Kolkata especially, where we are all brought up with mother goddesses Durga and Kali in our soul. And we speak about empowerment of women as something that lies within. It's the spirit of a woman to be at war, to be a multitasker and a mother, and to have the ability to distinguish between good and evil. So let us all come together this festival to pray for peace in the world, to pray for one world, and to pray for Mother Durga to be in all our souls. I wanted to tell you about my journey through dance, through empathy, through humanism, and women empowerment. When I was 4 years old, I was mesmerized by Birju Maharaj performing and a performance of Yamini Krishnamurti, and I somehow wanted to learn Bharatanatyam as I had seen Yamini Krishnamurti perform on stage, and I made sure that my father took me to Thankamani Kutti, under whom I trained for a very long time, and then specialized training under Guru Govindan Kutti to be able to perform on stage today. So my tribute to my gurus and Guru Govindan Kutti, under whom I studied Kathakali. So that was my dance journey, and I've been on the stage since I was 17 years old, performing in the smallest of stages, in the most obscure of places, and then graduating to performing for the Oscars also for Danny Boyle. So it was a journey which started at absolutely the lower rungs and went up, and I'm happy to be with all of you today to share my journey.
In your amazing career spanning over more than a decade, you have received many awards and accolades. Could you please share with our viewers some of the achievements that are special to you?
The accolades or awards or memorable moments of this journey, I would say, was the House of Lords in the UK Parliament Award, the Mahatma Gandhi Prabasi Samman. That was an award that I treasure very closely to my heart. The Priyadarshini Award under the President of India also is definitely a milestone for me. I have also been awarded Women Achiever by the Women Economic Forum of India, which I hold close to my heart because it's a bond of the sisterhood legacy. And I would say performing for Danny Boyle for the Oscars was a very important moment for me, because it was truly my I am moment, being the first Indian classical dancer being associated with the Oscars. But I would also like to say that memorable moments of my life was performance on stage, was performing on the platform of IFA, performing at the press conference of the Real Madrid and Barcelona football teams, because it was the first time that an event like that, a sports event, had a classical art steeped in our Indian heritage like Bharatanatyam. So that was very important for me. But the Times of India festival also is very important, because I was able to take up my marginalized children from Little Big Help on that stage to perform for 12,000 in the audience. and it gave them their I am moments to aspire, to dream, and to want to be dancers and to work with the arts later. So this would briefly sum up some of my I am moments.
Your performance at the IFA was called as the Urdhva Tandava, which sounds intriguing. Could you share with us some details about this performance?
The Urdhva Tandava posture and the dance is a very important part of my repertoire, because the story goes that Shiva, Nataraj, and the mother goddess Kali went into a playful competition of dance in the city of Tillai, and Narada was the commentator, playing the drums too, and they would dance together, and whoever won would get to stay in Tillai and the other would have to leave in a very kind of playful spirit. So they dance on and Ma Kali is winning, and then at some point Shiva lifts his leg up totally, in a 180-degree angle with the floor. And as the legend goes in the mythology, Mother Goddess Kali, being discreet, couldn't exactly get into that posture of indiscretion, and playfully they end with Shiva winning. But on my platform, in my production, being a person from Calcutta, we have seen the Mother Goddess Kali dance on the chest of Shiva, and that defines the spirit of a Bengali woman. And in my Durga, I would like to say what we did in IFA and how we have interpreted the Urdhva Tandava is the Mother Goddess Kali also gets into a similar posture to show her flexibility, agility and capacity, and therefore they both come to a draw. Also to show that our competition is with our inner self to better ourselves and not with another. This is our answer, our rebuttal to patriarchy, being from Bengal, being from Calcutta, and being from the land of Kali and Durga.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. नमस्ते स्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय
What is Durga? And how is Durga manifested in your dance productions?
I have worked with the woman, the spirit of a woman, the Durga spirit of a woman all over the world. And I started explaining Durga through our Shohini Moksha dance opera in all the museums of Europe. You know, the day Ashtami was celebrated in Calcutta, we were performing at the Anthropological Museum of Spain to show who Durga is and how we define her, and that she is an embodiment of the woman and within all of us. And we show Durga in the various forms, in all her various forms, and as Annapurna, the generous giver, as Durga, the multitasker and the mother, as Kali, the destroyer of all evil and bringing about a new dawn, as Chandraghanta, as Parvati, praying for peace on earth, praying for what she wanted. So we, in my dance productions and in my seminars, I've explored the various facets of Durga, as they are the various angles of women all over the world. You could be a woman in Greenland or Korea or India or Germany, but you're a mother at heart, you're a warrior, you're a multitasker, and your power is defined by your kindness. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matri Rupena Sansthita and Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sansthita are two sides of Mother Goddess that can be multiplied into many permutations and combinations. That is the mysticism, that is the magic of the Mother Goddess and of each and every woman.
How do you see dance? Is it a form of expression and communication to you, or something beyond that?
Dance, according to me, is the melting pot of poetry, and it's the freedom of the soul. Definitely, I would say it's our impassioned protest, it's our poetry and our prayer, because dance, my art, has a voice, and we are all the time fighting for gender equality and for all kinds of ills of racism, of patriarchy, and the barriers that often are put forward when we are about to step out. So as a woman, as a dancer, and as a human being, dance is my voice, my weapon, and my remedy. Whether we are talking about Sufi chants, about setting the soul free, or whether we are talking about Urdhva Tandava, where Shiva and Durga, Shiva and Kali are both equal, defining the gender equality equation, woman empowerment. Whether we are talking about Shikhandi in Mahabharata and we are talking about the rights of the LGBTQIA community and empathy and respect towards them, or whether we are talking about the marginalized sections of society for them to have an equal opportunity in education and in their I am moments, we are talking about the world being one and humanity being one race beyond the barriers and toxicity that comes in our way. That is exactly what I mean, and I hope and pray that we achieve that.
गणेशाय नमः ॐ विनायकाय नमः ॐ विघ्नराजाय नमः ॐ वक्रतुण्डाय नमः ॐ सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकाय कारुण्यमूर्ते नमः नृत्यराजाय नमः
My experiences at the Royal Academy of Ballet in Brussels were wonderful, I must say, because all the girls who were dancing, they were between 14 and 18, and they were training to be ballet dancers, but they kind of adapted beautifully to our Bharatnatyam, to our Aramandali, to our mudras, and to the new element of dance, which is Abhinaya. Because the Western dances and ballet especially has no Abhinaya at all. These theatrical elements, they found it very intriguing and beautiful and had the right curiosity to explore with their entire passion. So I had a lot of fun, I had a lot of beautiful exchange with them, and in the end they presented a piece that we worked on together. And I would say that in Spain, in Brussels of course, in Spain, in Germany, in South America and Russia and in New York, in Bulgaria, in France, yes, I have, and Southampton in UK, where I have trained students intensively, in Austria, to the extent where they can perform something. It has all been a beautiful, magical, poetic experience because I have learned from them a particular way, things that we take for granted, how they adapt to it, what are the questions they may ask, what is different to them in that, and what is magical to them. So my entire teaching process has also been a learning experience which helps me understand them better, not take things for granted, and also makes me think in different ways and explore and understand life, dance and empathy in a different light. So overall, it has been a beautiful, evolving experience for me. Amar Durga is about the Durga in our heart, the Mother Goddess Lakshmi in our heart, and the Mother Goddess Saraswati in our heart. That for me is my holy trinity. When we have the Durga song, the Durga chant in Amar Durga, Om, Him, Shim, this is referring to, first of all, the Mother Goddess Saraswati, the education, the Ganga, which actually symbolizes the light of education and the purification that can happen due to education all around us as it removes darkness. So it is about the worship of education and also calling out for all women, all girl children to educate themselves, to own their dreams, to own their ambitions. And it is only education that can take them to that point of independence, empowerment and complete freedom. When we are talking about Mother Goddess Lakshmi and the abundance that she brings us in Amar Durga, Mother Goddess Lakshmi does not only symbolize material wealth, she speaks about spiritual wealth and the wealth of the mind too. And we are talking about economic prosperity, where women are economically empowered, are economically independent, and may own their financial dreams, their financial ambitions, and set themselves free from all other shackles. So it is a call for the girl child to be educated enough, to be independent, to be empowered, and to be in charge of her own finances and to be economically empowered and independent. Mother Goddess Durga, with her trident, with her third eye, in Amar Durga, we are talking about the spirit of Durga that rests in the soul of all women. The ability to multitask, to be a mother with all her kindness and empathy, and to be able to protest and fight against what is completely wrong, in her ability to distinguish between good and evil and restore peace upon earth and nature and nurture mankind. That is my Holy Trinity, and I have shown that in my dance piece Om Ring Hing Mata. So this is the Holy Trinity coming together in our soul. And I would also like to say Durga is not only in the soul of women but also in the soul of men who are our partners in trying to uplift the world, to keep the world in order. And there's without otherization of men, when Durga fought her battles, all the gods handed her the weapon to fight Mahisasura. So here Durga also defines the spirit of men who assist women to reach their goals and who fight against the evils of patriarchy. So we are talking about men and women alike. We are talking about the spirit of the Ardhanarishwara, where Shiva appears as half man, half woman, which is actually talking about a man complementing a woman in a perfect ideal world.
How do you generally spend your Durga Puja?
I usually spend my puja going to a few rituals, going to a few pandals with my group of girls who may be from the marginalized sections, and we try and exchange our ideas, how we feel about it, a bit of storytelling, a bit of impromptu dance, and talking about Dashera, how we interpret it differently, talking about Ashtami, Shaptami, Ashtami, Navami and Dashami, and also the color red. You know, we try to bring color and joy into our lives because Ma Durga is about the red color of empowerment, of energy. And we like to talk about it, we like to go to the pandals, I offer my prayers, my Anjali, and that is how we spend Durga Puja. We also have recitals sometimes. This year I'm going to be in UK, in England, and we have a full lecture demonstration and storytelling session in SOAS Institute. We also have one in the Nehru Center of the Indian Embassy in London, where the very revered Dr. Amish Tripathi will also be present with us. In SOAS, it's going to be Dr. Sanjukta Ghosh from Calcutta, who's from Cambridge and who is in London. And we will be talking about Ma Durga and what she means around the world through poetry, through dance operas and storytelling. So for me, that is very special because we keep spreading the spirit and ethos of Durga all over the world, to every little corner, to children, to women, to men, as Durga remains in our heart. Amar Durga is a spirit, is an ethos within us, needs to be invoked from time to time to empower others, to empower ourselves and make the world a better place. Amar Durga. Lots of love, lots of prayers, and my best wishes to all of you. I'm Shohini Roy Chaudhary of Shohini Moksha World Dance and Communication. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasai 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 Namo Namo.
We are honored and elated to have had the opportunity to greet Shohini Roy Chaudhary on Bengalis in Hessen in Rhine-Main area BHRM's presentation Amar Durga. Thank you so very much.
कृधाती धागे ना धुन घेना धागे ना धा तेटे के ताके थेने धागे ना धुन तुन 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 ना घेना घेना के ताके थेने धा घेना 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 धीना घेना धागे ना धा तेटे कता कता